Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again for coming out here today. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday. My name is Kyle Mulligan. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Westland. Before we begin, I would like to recognize our dignitaries who are in attendance this afternoon and made this project possible. First, Westland Mayor William R. Wild, State Representative Kevin Coleman, Wayne County Commissioner Al Haydes, Wayne County Commissioner Glenn Anderson, Wayne County Parks and Recreation Director Alicia Bradford, Council President James Hart, Council President Pro Tem Michael Landau, Councilman James Godbout, Councilwoman Andrea Rukowski, Deputy Mayor Mike Reddy, Chamber of Commerce President Gretchen Heinecke, Wayne-Westland School Superintendent John Dignan, Assistant Superintendent Scott Toko, Jennifer LaDuke, Principal of William D. Ford Career Technical Center, Maria Mitter, Supervisor of Family and Community Engagement, Adam Gorring, Louis Kellman, and Rob Wysong. They are William D. Ford Career Technical Center construction teachers. And last, we have a student here who helped build it, Alan Carrillo. Thank you again. Thank you to everybody who's here today. We're here today in the City of Westland at Virgil Gagnon Jaycee Park to cut the ribbon on one of this park's most requested amenities to be added to the facility grounds. With the help from our city employees, Wayne County millage funding, and construction assistance from the Wayne-Westland Community Schools, we are happy to open up this beautiful new pavilion here at the park. With some additional words, I would like to invite up the City of Westland's Mayor, William R. Wild.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Beautiful day in the city. And Alan, we got 3 or 4 orders for some more of these if you and your friends aren't doing anything this weekend. MJ's going to take one at his house, and the commissioner's going to take one too. So, no, boy, what a nice day. And what's nice is year after year we're celebrating new upgrades to the Parks and Recreation assets here. It seemed like just wasn't that long ago we were down at Hubbard Park talking about the new walking path there. So it's exciting to be back here at Jaycee Park kicking off and cutting a ribbon on a new amenity here. This is one of the most beautiful neighborhood parks we have in our city, and if you grew up in this city or you live here now, you've definitely played baseball here, or you've spent a little time in it. I can't remember what they call that building next door there, but it's named after somebody that grew up in town. But if you spend any time this year, you definitely spent some time in the Madonna Arena as well. And this park really has been going under a transformation for the last several years, and we appreciate Commissioner Anderson for working with us with his allocation to the park, and we're going to let him say a few words here in just a few minutes. But you know, when you take a look at this pavilion and you look at the makeover of the ball diamonds here and all the work that's gone into the walking path, and it's just really turning into a beautiful park. So we're glad to be out here today to celebrate this continuing partnership with the William D. Ford Career Technical Center. And I've got some names here too. Some of them are with us and some aren't, but it took them about 3 weeks to put up this project, this pavilion back here. With expertise of Mike Koelzer and Adam Gorring and Louis Kellman, along with definitely the support from William D. Ford Principal Jennifer LaDuke, and of course Superintendent John Dignan and Assistant Superintendent Scott Toko keeping the push going to make sure that the trades continue to give it back to the community. This is actually the 6th pavilion that we partnered with the school district on all across the city. And I think this is the biggest one that they've tackled yet. And you can see they just did an incredible job, an amazing job. So we're very proud of it. We've partnered with the school district on building houses over the years. They've actually built 10 houses here in the city of Westland. We partnered with them during the recession to remodel houses and get them back into circulation in the neighborhood. And there's pretty much not a project that we haven't reached out to the schools and asked them if they'd want to partner with us on that they've told us no. So we appreciate that. Once again, appreciate Commissioner Anderson and Commissioner Haddis is with us, and through the Wayne County Parks Recreation Millage that the residents of Westland have supported year after year. Some of that money comes back to the local parks, and both of our commissioners do a great job making sure that we use those dollars to truly make a difference. So Commissioner Anderson, thank you. Commissioner Haddis, thank you. And we'll be talking with you about some of the projects you've helped us fund down in Stoudemire Park soon. So we appreciate that. And of course, the continued partnership with Wayne County Executive Warren Evans and his staff. Alicia, Bradford, you do an incredible job. Every time I see you, I tell you that the parks are looking better every year. So I love the work that you've done, not only helping us in the local parks, but just what you've done over at the Nankin Mills Center and what you've done in Hines Park. It's been transformational, so we definitely appreciate that. So once again, thanks for joining us here today, and I'm going to kick it back to Kyle for the next speaker. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you, Mayor. I would now like to welcome the City of Westland's Council President, James Hart, to say a few words on behalf of the Westland City Council.
Thank you, Kyle. Thanks, everybody, for coming out today. On behalf of the City Council, we're really pleased to have this, but I'll speak a little personally, too. I'm the past president of the Westland Area Jaycees. I've served in the Jaycees an awful long time. Jaycee Park is actually famous amongst a lot of the Michigan Jaycees here in Westland because this is, until they correct me, this is the largest Jaycee Park in the state of Michigan. So it is a part of the Jaycee trivia. They ask that sometimes up at Lansing, who has the largest Jaycee Park, and we always jump up proudly and say, Westland has the largest Jaycee Park. The Jaycees worked to go ahead and dedicate this property back to the city to make sure that there was a great recreation opportunity here for all the neighborhood and all Westland residents to use. It even means more to me because I only live a couple blocks away, so this is my home park as well. And my family and I spend an awful lot of time here, and I've been advocating for this for a couple years. I've been politely persistent, and polite persistence pays off. This really was a missing piece with a park this size, when we have these diamonds and this walking path. This perfectly tied it together. I want to thank Commissioner Anderson. Thank you so much for finally helping us out with this one. I think you would have helped us out earlier, but sometimes some other priorities came along. So we were happy to wait, and we're happy to get it. Vic, thank you for working as hard as you did, and thank you to the school district for bringing the students out there. Alan, you're the hero. I thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Really proud to have it. Recreation's a really important component, and now, just as Brood X is emerging from their slumber, so are all of us in the city of Westland emerging from our COVID slumber, and we need places and opportunities to really experience the outdoors. This is going to be even more inviting to this park. The kids are going to have a place to play ball. Families are going to come out here and be able to rent this pavilion, have barbecues, and experience the greatness of our park. And I'm proud to say that Jim Godbout and I were the very first rentals of this pavilion yesterday. So we are 110% behind it. But really, on behalf of the Westland City Council, to everybody who is involved, thank you. This means an awful lot, and it means an awful lot to these residents. I talk to them regularly, and they said the same thing I did. We need a big pavilion at Jaycee Park. So thank you. Thank you for working for all of us, with all of us, to get this done, and the residents recognize it. And Alan, again, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Council President. I would now ask that our Wayne County Commissioner, Glenn Anderson, come forward so he can detail the funding used for this project.
Thank you, Kyle, and it's an honor to be here today and be part of the ceremony. I think the focus that the mayor has had on our park system with the support of the council has been terrific for the city of Westland. And I know Al has the southern part of Westland, and he's doing great things down there with the millage that we both have the opportunity to dedicate to certain projects in our communities. And Mayor, with your focus on recreation, I think it's made a big difference with a lot of our parks in the Westland area. And Jim, there's Hart, I wanted to mention to you, as you know, there's other parks that in Westland, multiple parks. We've got a very abundant number of parks in Westland, city parks, and this is just one of them, but it's one of the showcase parks that we have in Westland, and so I'm really happy to see this happen. I would also like to take my hat off to Wayne-Westland Career Tech Center and for the students that have been involved in this project, and the partnership between the city and the school district is just something that I think it's been an effort by the mayor and the council and the school district, and it's something that'll continue working for the benefit of all the people of Westland. And I just think it's a great thing that we can do something to use the students' involvement, get their involvement, the school district, as well as the city. And so I would just like to say good job for everyone, and thank you so much. It's an honor for me to be able to be a part of this and to make sure we get some of the money back from the Wayne County Parks millage. And I know Alicia just does a great job for us on the county parks, and every time I've called her, she's been very responsive, and I appreciate that because it helps everybody work together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Anderson. I will now ask that our Wayne County Parks Director, Alicia Bradford, step forward to say a few words on behalf of Wayne County and County Executive Warren Evans.
Thank you, Kyle. Good afternoon, Mayor Wild and our council members, and definitely to the school district, and definitely to Allen and our commissioners Anderson and Haydes. On behalf of our Wayne County Executive Warren Evans and our Department of Public Services Director Beverly Watts, again, I'm introduced as Alicia Bradford, the Wayne County Parks Director. And I love these type of projects. If you've heard me before at any other of your ribbon cuttings, it's kind of going to be on the repeat. I love these type of projects. I'm a recreation and parks professional for over 20 years, so getting out into the park spaces in the community and seeing the impact that it has really does our heart well as we try to improve not only the parks for Wayne County, but those that support the 43 communities through our park millage. Again, as Commissioner Anderson said, and as Mayor Wild said, we thank you all for your support of the park millage, because you get to see the dollars work within your community. And I see this wonderful tree line, walking path, and now this wonderful pavilion that everyone will be able to enjoy. So again, I hope you keep inviting me or my counterpart, but hopefully me, that I'll be able to see and enjoy the parks and be able to meet you all and just see again the beneficial impact that it has on the community. So thank you, and Kyle, accolades to you and your recreation team member. And I just want to make another note. It's wonderful when your leadership understands the value of parks and recreation. So I applaud Mayor Wild for that. It's a thing that we say in our profession, that it's good when your leadership gets it. And so he gets it. He gets to understand how this connects into the residential value. He gets to understand how it attracts and retains people to live within the community, the school districts as well, the public services as well. But parks are key important as well to make sure that everyone has a vibrant and healthy city. So thank you, Mayor Wild. Thank you again, Kyle. And thank you to Council and Commissioner Anderson and all of the dignitaries for allowing me to say a few words on behalf of our county exec.
Thank you, Ms. Bradford. Thank you again to everyone who came today in support of this cause. This does conclude today's ceremony, but before we all go, if I could have all the speakers and dignitaries meet over here by the pavilion, we're going to cut the ribbon and officially open this new amenity to Jaycee Park.
All right, you guys ready? We're ready.
We're ready.
All right, we're going to count down from three.
3, 2,